everybody, welcome back to yet another year of Ramadan TV. It's gonna be our 4th year together. I'm so excited. I'm Nimet.
Ramadan Mubarak, guys, and I'm Matt. We will be your host this year.
Hopefully we have a great month ahead of us.
Yes, and inshallah we will have a wonderful program ready for you guys.
Inshallah, inshallah. Now moving on to our first day and first segment of Ramadan, really exciting. We have Zikr of the day, which is gonna be a self.
Surah An-Nuh, Allah relates the story of Prophet Nuh alayhi salam and how he instructed his people to seek Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's forgiveness. If they would just say, Astaghfirullah, Allah would send them rain in abundance and increase their wealth and children and give them gardens and rivers in paradise. So what does Astaghfirullah mean? It means, I seek Allah's forgiveness. So now, let's all say, Astaghfirullah.
Thank you for the zikr of the day. Make sure you guys are repeating the zikr so that we can reach our goal. Now, we'll see how Bitr from Kansas celebrates Ramadan in her home with our next segment, Ramadan Corners.
This sign that says how many days there are until Eid, and then we have some decoration. We have some lights up here, and then we have a tent so you can get in. There's pillows, and you can read Quran. Then walk a little further, you see the Ramadan memories about our past Ramadans and the pictures we took. And then when you come over here, we have a table for iftars and sahurs. We have some decorations on the lights, a Ramadan Mubarak sign back there. Happy Ramadan, everyone.
Thank you so much, Bitch, for the amazing decorations. I especially love the tent idea. Your house is surely ready and set to go for Ramadan. You guys are also welcome to film and send your videos to share your Ramadan corners, to share your videos through Sky Academy, New Jersey. Now let's move on to the Surah of the day, Surah Al-Fatiha.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين In the name of God, the All-Merciful, the All-Compassionate. All praise and gratitude, whoever gives them to whomever for whatever reason and in whatever way from the first day of creation until eternity, are for God, the Lord of the worlds. The All-Merciful, the All-Compassionate, the Master of the Day of Judgment. You alone do we worship, and from you alone do we seek help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those whom you have favored, not of those who have incurred your wrath, punishment, and criticism, nor of those who are astray.
Thank you, Bishop, for that wonderful recitation. Surah Fatiha is a very important surah because it's the summary of the Quran. Let's listen to today's daily dua.
Oh Allah, you are the creator, you are the owner, you are the provider, you are the merciful, you are the one who forgives and gives, and you are the one and only guider. Please guide your lost servants and prevent us from getting lost. Oh Allah, please show us your mercy, provide us with your blessings, and let us follow our Prophet's steps to be closer to you. Oh Allah, please open the doors of Jannah to us. You're the Almighty, the All-Knowing, and the giver of justice. Please show mercy and justice to your suffering servants all around the world. Inshallah, the blessed months of Shaban and Ramadan be fruitful for everyone. O Allah, please forgive our sins and accept our du'as, and please let us enter your Jannah.
Thank you so much for the heartfelt dua. Now let's all put our hands together and say Ameen. Now, although Ramadan is a month that we celebrate year after year, we still have so many questions about it. And our next segment, which we're welcoming Bilal Khan, is the perfect for that.
And welcome to our first episode of Ramadan Talks. In this series, we will be talking about various topics, and in this episode, we will be talking about fasting with our respected guest, Imam Bilal Khan, the founder of Al-Buraq, a non-profit organization that is founded for young Muslims in America. Welcome, how are you doing?
Assalamu alaikum, I'm doing great, and yourself?
Thank you, I'm doing good too. So, to get started, can you tell us about fasting?
Sure. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Fasting in the Arabic language is known as Sawm. And when we talk about Sawm, we're talking about refraining or staying away from something. So when we talk about fasting or Sawm in the context of fasting, we're talking about refraining and staying away from food, from drink, from sin, from dawn until sunset.
Thank you. Also, I was wondering, why do Muslims fast during Ramadan?
That's a great question. Muslims fast during the month of Ramadan because, first of all, it is mandated by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said in the Quran, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kutiba alaykumus siyam. O you who believe, fast in the month of Ramadan. كَمَا كُتِبَ عَلَى الَّذِينَ مِن قَبْلِكُمْ. The same way that people before you fasted. So it means that other nations before us, they also fasted. And Allah then says, لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. So that you can attain taqwa. And taqwa is this level of cautiousness of Allah, knowing that Allah is watching. And because He is watching us, we will stay away from haram. But at the same time, out of love and respect, because He's watching us, we also will do good deeds. So to summarize it, we fast in Ramadan so we can become more aware of our Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Wow, thank you. Also, when did fasting become obligatory?
That's also another very interesting question. Fasting became obligatory in the second year of Hijrah. After the Prophet ﷺ moved to Medina, about 2 years later, he began fasting. And he commanded the Muslims to fast as well. And did you know that the Prophet ﷺ actually fasted about 9 Ramadans?
Wow, I didn't know he fasted only about 9 Ramadans. Do all Muslims fast during Ramadan or only certain groups?
Another really important question. Muslims begin fasting once they've reached the age of maturity. So Muslim male or Muslim female, it is obligatory for them to begin fasting once they reach that certain age. However, Allah does not want to burden us more than what we can bear, and He does not want to make things difficult for us. So if a person is sick or traveling, they actually don't have to fast. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, أَيَّامًا مَعْدُودَاتٍ فَمَنْ كَانَ مِنْكُمْ مَرِيضًا أَوْ عَلَى سَفَرٍ فَعِدَّةٌ مِنْ أَيَّامٍ أُخَرٍ. That Allah said to complete the entire month of Ramadan, but if you are a traveler or if you are sick, then you don't have to fast. However, you will make up those days after Ramadan ends. But if a person is sick and still can't make up those days, then they give some compensation, some donations in the path of Allah, and Allah gives them the reward as if they fasted.
Wow, thank you so much. It was great to have you today.
Thank you so much for having me, and I look forward to speaking with you again.
Great answers, Bilal. But I have a question for you guys. What do you guys like most about Ramadan?
That's a great question. Let us know your answers in the comments down below.
Nimet, do you like music?
Yeah, I love music. Why that?
Because next up we have a spectacular music performance from Nirvana Music Academy.
I play the kahoot.
My name is Nimet Zikr. I play the violin and I'm 13 years old.
My name is David Ajan. I'm 16 years old and I play the guitar.
My name is Gura Arkisha. I'm 11 years old and I play the Istanbul Kemençe.
Happy Ramadan to everyone!
That was truly music to my ears. Thank you so much, Nirma the band, for that amazing performance. I'm sure it all eased our hungry stomachs, even if it's just a little bit. Now, following this streak of great segments, next up we have the life of Hazreti or Prophet Isa, also known as Prophet Jesus.
Chapter 1. Isa ibn Maryam, one of the important prophets, who was born without a father, and who brought the news of the Prophet Muhammad. Now, let's go back about 2,000 years to Palestine to look at Prophet Isa's life. The invasive Roman Empire arranged an expedition to expand its borders to the east. This time, the Roman Empire's route was the Palestinian region. There was a Jewish population living in that geography for centuries. The Jews were exiled to Babel by Bahtun Nasir in 597 BC. After 50 years of exile, only some were able to return to the Palestinian region. They had survived for centuries by having small kingdoms, but now the Roman Empire, who wanted to invade towards the east, had its eyes set on there. As a result, with their strong troops, they occupied the Palestinian region. Therefore, the Jews were under the rule of the Roman Empire. Beginning from 37 BC, the Jewish Roman ruler called Herod had increased the pressure in the region. However, the Jews were able to practice their religion comfortably. Many Israelis lived in the area. At the center of their social life, they had temples, especially the temple built in Jerusalem during the time of the Prophet Solomon, which was both used for ritual purposes and an administrative center of the Jews who lived under the pagan Roman ruler for years. Since the Jews believed in only one God, they were not satisfied with the Roman administration. Although they could freely practice their faith, they thought they were a chosen community. The official religion of the Roman Empire was polytheism. They believed in many gods, so they did not want to accept the way of the Roman rule, but they did not have any power to change it. Therefore, they expected a savior to come, a Messiah, to save them from the pagan Romans, and thought they would return to the glorious old days of when Prophet Solomon was alive. This thought became such a huge thing that it became the biggest hope for the Jewish people in the temple. So they were looking at every child that was born, wondering if this could be the Messiah. Even the Jewish scholars made different prophecies about this and tried to motivate the believers against the Roman Empire. One of the clergy in Jerusalem was Imran. He was a person who devoted himself to Allah. He was also a very respected person. When he passed away, he left behind his wife, Hannah, who was also a very respected person. After the death of her husband, her sister Elizabeth and her brother-in-law Zechariah took care of Hannah. Hannah was also a believer who was devoted to Allah, like her husband Imran. Now that the birth of their baby was approaching, Hannah made an offering. When the wife of Imran said, "My Lord, indeed I have pledged to you what is in my womb, concentrated for your service, so accept from me. Indeed, you are the hearing, the knowing." At that time, Jews were giving to the temple with the thought that their sons would serve while learning their religion and devoting themselves to Allah. It was time for Hannah to give birth, and the expected birth took place. Hannah had a baby girl. She named her Maryam. The time to fulfill the offer she made had come. She took his daughter to the temple. It was going to be something that had never happened before. Normally, none other than men would be accepted, but for her father Imran's sake, they accepted Maryam into the temple. Then a separate discussion started. Who would take care of this little girl and manage her education? Some important Jewish clergy who could not come to an agreement decided to draw lots for a solution. Zechariah alayhi salam, who was the husband of the aunt of Mary, was the name that came out of the lot. He was also a prophet. He was calling the people to do the right thing and was fighting against the Jewish religion men who strayed from the way of Allah. Therefore, he was not like the lot in the temple. In destiny, Allah gave Maryam under the protection of a prophet. Although Maryam was a little girl, she was very different. She would work in the temple. She knew the Torah very well. She was like a symbol of purity in the temple, so much so that her every prayer was accepted. People would come to visit the temple for her to pray for them. Prophet Zechariah would take care of her education and would often visit her. In fact, whenever he went to visit her, he would encounter such things that the Quran depicts, like in the following verses. So her Lord accepted her with good acceptance and caused her to grow in a good manner and put her in the care of Zechariah. Every time Zechariah entered upon her in the prayer chamber, he found with her provisions. He said, "O Mary, from where is this coming to you?" She said, "It is from Allah. Indeed, Allah provides for whom He wills without account."
Thank you for the explanation about Prophet Isa. I love learning about the history of our prophets. Next up, in a new segment, Azra will join us live from the Osterprak family.
Hi, I'm Azra Özgün, and I'd like to welcome you to the Ramadan for Youth TV live stream, where every 3 days we will be talking with families and asking about the Ramadan experience. First question: what role do family and community play during Ramadan, and how do you involve them?
Thank you and welcome to our home. Yes, Ramadan is an important month for Muslims, and it's a month of Quran, month of prayer, and month of spiritual growth. So every individual person has their own programs and expectations from the month, but also it's as a family, it gives us a lot of opportunity to connect with our family members again. From sahur to iftar, from Tarawih, all these are fun activities can be done and should be done with every member of the family, because in a regular busy day, we rarely have a moment to come together and just simply silently, quietly, and share our experiences and share our joy together. So this full month, without an interruption, can give us these moments, that's moments that we miss. But also as a community, it's a month of helping, month of sharing, and month of connecting. So by inviting our neighbors and our friends to our homes, we can share our Ramadan experience with our friends and loved ones and neighbors. And also we can increase our charity for our community during the month of Ramadan. Thank you.
What are some important customs or traditions associated with Ramadan?
Thank you and welcome again. I think in the Ramadan itself there is many blessing during this month, and we have many customs and traditions what we follow during our childhood. As I remember, the month of Ramadan, it was the month of happiness, happy time for my families, all friends. So we will try to keep them alive, some good customs and very tiny and then very tiny things. But this is the light when we open our fasting. It was the best time for me all the time when we were child. So we try to keep some candle at our house, and like a light, it is important. And Osman Bey said this is the Ramadan is sharing time. So I think in terms of sharing, we like to share our iftar dinner table with our family members and friends, and especially non-Muslim, non-Turkish friends. We always invited to our house, and they always like it. They always love to come our house and eat iftar dinner together. It is important, I think, very, very vivid, important things during Ramadan to sharing. Thank you.
What is your favorite part of Ramadan?
My favorite part of Ramadan is when minutes before iftar, the whole family is running around the house and everyone is in the kitchen working to put like the dinner, and they like it's so chaotic, but it's also a lot of fun. And then also going to Tarawih with family and friends, and then waking up with them too, and just like being really happy this whole month.
Okay. What is your favorite memory or experience or story from past Ramadan celebrations?
I remember a couple years back when it was like my first time fasting full month. It was like around the first week, and I was going really good with my fast, and I was like very happy. And just minutes before the call to prayer, one day when I was helping my mom prepare iftar, I ate some food, like I licked the remainder of like the salad, I think, from the spoon, and it was just I got so mad at myself. But then my mom said it was okay. I was like 9.
Of course, it's okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's all. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Happy
Happy
Ramadan.
Thank you so much, Azra, for presenting, and the Ustaprak family for featuring as our guests in Ramadan Youth TV. Now, we heard the chat loud and clear. You guys want memes? We deliver. Next up is Meme Post.
Thank you guys so much for the funny memes. Nimitz and I laughed at them a lot. If you guys have any funny memes to share, send them to us at our email. Now we have the long-awaited Kahoot game presented by Sena. Good luck, guys. Let's start.
Hello everyone, hope you guys are having a great first day of Ramadan. We're gonna wait for people to join. You can go to kahoot.it.com and enter the PIN, or you can scan the QR code to play. And also, just to let you guys know, we will be giving away gift cards up to $25 for the top 5, so you might want to take the game seriously. We'll wait some people to join. There's a lot of people joining with. Hope it'll be a fun game. We will start the game in a second. I'm just waiting for more people to join. Okay, we are going to start right now. Let's go. Okay, our first question is coming up. Okay, in the Surah of the day, it says the all-merciful, the all-powerful, and the master of blank. It was the Surah Al-Fatiha. Was it creation? Was it the day of judgment? Was it the universe? Or was it the faith? We have 5 seconds left. Get your answers in. Yes, and most of you got this correct. It is the day of judgment. Let's see our scoreboard. The winner for this round is Baklava 1, and the second one is Layla, and then the third one is Mehmet. Congratulations, guys. Let's move on to our second question. According to today's Zikr, what does Astaghfirullah mean? Was it all praise and thanks to be Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Was it in the name of Allah? Was it I seek Allah's forgiveness? Or was it glory to be Allah? And let's see the answer. It is I seek Allah's forgiveness. Again, most of you guys got this correct. Congratulations. Let's see our scoreboard. Mehmet is our leader for this round. Then we have Osman, and then we have Hagai. Congratulations. Our next question. Which is not a reward for followers of Hazrat Nuh when they say Astaghfirullah to ask forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? This was in today's Zikr. You guys should pay attention in our program. And was it rain in abundance, increased wealth, gardens in paradise, or was it power and authority? Yes, the answer is power and authority. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that He will give rain in abundance, increased wealth, and gardens in paradise if you say astaghfirullah and ask for forgiveness. Let's see our scoreboard. Mehmet is our leader again for this time, and Osman following him close. And then we have Leyla Kaya. Congratulations. And let's move on to our next question. What toy was on the table between our hosts Nimet and Matt? We will be asking questions that require for you guys to pay attention on the program. So just let us know. Was it the Mecca City? Was it Lego Kabe? Was it Hijabi doll? Or was it mini figurines of the hosts? Yes, it was the Lego Kabe. It was a close one this time, but... Oh, sorry. Yes, let's go. Our scoreboard changed. Layla is now our leader, and then we have Neda, and then we have Mehmet 99 this time. Let's go. And then now we have a true or false question. Is this true or false? Fasting during Ramadan is mandatory for all Muslims, including children and the elderly. I think you guys got this question right. We have just a little bit of time left. Get your answers in. I have a lot of people joining in today. Let's see the answer. The answer is false. Children and the elderly do not have to fast. And here's our scoreboard. Leyla Kaya is our leader again, and following her we have Neda and then Mehmet 99. Okay, we're almost halfway done. Which empire occupied the Palestinian region? Is it Ottoman Empire? Is it Egyptian Empire? Is it the Roman Empire? Or is it the Russian Empire? 6 seconds left. Get your answers in. The answer was Roman Empire. 324 of you guys got it right. Congratulations. On our scoreboard, we have Layla, our first one, then Neda and Mehmet 99. You guys are doing great. Let's go to our 7th question. How many Ramadans did Prophet Muhammad ﷺ fast? Is it 2? Is it 10? Is it 9? Or is it 29? Four seconds left. Get your answers in. Let's see the answer. It is 9. He fasted 9 Ramadans in his lifetime. Let's see our scoreboard. Our scoreboard is still the same. Congratulations, Layla, Neda, and Mehmet 99, as well as Nozim and Esma. We're coming to the end. We have another true-false question. Fasting during Ramadan became mandatory during the 2nd year of Hijrah. Is it true or is it false? Don't forget, guys, if you are in the top 5, you might be getting a gift card up to $25. See the answer? Yes, it is true. Let's see our scoreboard. Is it Layla Kaya did great, Mehmet rose to the 2nd place, and we have Neda and Nozim and Esma as well. You guys are doing absolutely amazing. Okay, we have 2 questions left. Which instrument were 2 people playing for the music of the day? This is one of those questions that needed your attention during the program. Is it violin? Is it piano? Is it guitar? Or is it the flute? Five seconds left. The correct answer is the violin. Wow, so many of you guys got it right. Good. Let's see our scoreboard. Ooh, it switched. Okay, Mehmet 99 is now our leader, following Neda and Esma. And congratulations, guys. Let's move on to our next one. This is a true or false question. During Ramadan, Muslims are not allowed to brush their teeth during the day when they're fasting. Is this a true statement or is this a false statement? 10 seconds left. And we'll see the answers in about a second. It is false. Muslims can brush their teeth during the day when they're fasting. I know I did today. So let's see our scoreboard. Awesome. Mehmet 99 is still our leader, following Nazim. Then we have Khalid enter the leaderboard, as well as Zahra and Abu Bakr. Welcome, guys, to the scoreboard, and congratulations. And this is our last question. In which Islamic month is the Night of Power, Laylatul Qadr, observed? I'm hoping you guys will get this one right. Is it Ramadan? Is it Muharram? Is it Shawwal? Or is it Dhul Qada? Let's see the answer. Yes, most of you guys got it right. 431 of you guys. Congratulations. Let's see our podium. You guys did amazing. On the third one, you have Khalid. Second one is Nazim. And then the first place goes to, drumroll please, Mehmet 99. Congratulations, guys. And then we have runners-up, Abu Bakr and Zahra. You guys did great. Hope you enjoyed today's Kahoot game and follow along for the other Kahoot games in Ramadan. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sanaba, for presenting that Kahoot to us.
Congratulations to our winners. If you want top 10, make sure you guys take a screenshot and send it to our email in the chat below.
And before you go on, don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Enjoy your
guys.